Deep within the Sahara Desert, where the sun blazes relentlessly, lies a city shrouded in myth and legend. Timbuktu, once a thriving metropolis and a beacon of knowledge, now stands as a shadow of its former self. Yet, beneath the weight of time, the spirit of Timbuktu endures, its allure as potent as ever. Strategically located at the crossroads of trans-Saharan trade routes, Timbuktu became a melting pot of cultures and a hub of commercial activity. Caravans laden with gold, salt, ivory and slaves traversed the unforgiving desert, their precious cargo destined for markets in North Africa, Europe and beyond. The famed University of Sankore, with its vast library of ancient manuscripts, attracted scholars from far and wide. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine and Islamic law were just some of the subjects studied within its hallowed halls. The Djinguereber Mosque, constructed from mud brick in the 14th century, stands today as a testament to the skill and artistry of its builders. But like all empires, the might of Timbuktu eventually crumbled. Invasions, internal strife and the shifting sands of trade routes all conspired to bring about its decline. Explorers and historians, captivated by tales of its former glory, dared to venture into the heart of the Sahara, seeking to unravel its mysteries. Their discoveries, though fragmentary, helped to piece together the story of this once great city. Today, Timbuktu stands as a poignant reminder of the ebb and flow of civilizations. The story of Timbuktu is inextricably linked to the languid flow of the Niger River. Founded around the 11th century by nomadic Tuareg tribesmen, Timbuktu's location proved serendipitous. Positioned at the crossroads of trans-Saharan trade routes, it became a natural meeting point for camel caravans laden with goods from across the known world. Salt, mined from the Sahara's depths, was a prized commodity, traded alongside gold, ivory, cola nuts and enslaved people. This bustling trade brought not just wealth to Timbuktu, but a vibrant mix of cultures and ideas. The city, bathed in the golden light of the Sahara sun, became a beacon of hope and opportunity. The wealth generated by trade was invested in knowledge, faith and architectural marvels that would come to define its golden age. Among them stood the Sankore Mosque, its construction initiated in the 14th century. This edifice evolved into the nucleus of the University of Sankore, a beacon of learning that would draw scholars from across the Islamic world. The libraries of Timbuktu, overflowing with ancient manuscripts, became repositories of invaluable knowledge. The University of Sankore attracted some of the most brilliant minds of the age. One such scholar was Ahmad Baba al-Timbukti, a towering figure in the annals of African history. His magnum opus, a 20-volume encyclopedia of Islamic jurisprudence, cemented his reputation as one of the most influential scholars of his time. Generations of scholars, their names now lost to the sands of time, flocked to Timbuktu, drawn by the allure of knowledge. The manuscripts, meticulously copied and preserved for centuries, offer a window into a world teeming with intellectual curiosity. These documents, many now housed in libraries and private collections around the world, stand as a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity. Timbuktu's golden age serves as a potent reminder that civilization, like water, finds a way to flourish even in the most unexpected of places. And though the sands of time may have shifted, its legacy continues to intrigue and inspire us today. The very forces that propelled Timbuktu's rise would, in time, contribute to its decline. New sea routes, pioneered by European explorers, offered alternative paths to the east, bypassing the traditional land routes. The flow of goods, scholars and wealth that had once flowed through Timbuktu's bustling streets began to dwindle. Internal divisions, power struggles amongst the ruling elite, and the rising influence of neighboring empires all played their part in weakening Timbuktu. The once unified city began to fracture, its internal cohesion eroding like the ancient mud brick walls. The year 1591 marked a turning point in Timbuktu's history, a year that saw the once mighty city fall to the invading forces of the Saadi dynasty of Morocco. Despite fierce resistance, Timbuktu was no match for the Moroccan firepower. The city fell, its scholars scattered, its libraries plundered, and its golden age brought to a shuddering halt. Although Timbuktu remained under Moroccan control for over 2 centuries, its character was irrevocably altered. The once vibrant intellectual and cultural life was stifled under a new regime, more concerned with control than fostering scholarship. The spirit of Timbuktu, however, proved resilient. The Moroccan conquest of Timbuktu was not the sole cause of its decline. Internal divisions, simmering beneath the surface for decades, bubbled over in the centuries that followed. The once renowned University of Sankore found itself caught in the crossfire. Funding dwindled, libraries were neglected, and the vibrant intellectual debates became muted. The slow unraveling of Timbuktu was a tragedy played out over generations. By the 19th century, Timbuktu had faded from its position of prominence. European explorers arrived at the edges of the Sahara, eager to lay eyes on the legendary city. What they found stood in stark contrast to the tales of grandeur and opulence that had fueled their imaginations. Timbuktu, shrouded in the silence of the desert, was a shadow of its former self. Despite its diminished state, a sense of mystery and intrigue continued to cling to Timbuktu. The city, though physically faded, remained alive in the realm of imagination. As the 19th century drew to a close, Timbuktu found itself drawn back into the global consciousness. European explorers, armed with compasses and curiosity, ventured into the heart of the continent. While Timbuktu no longer held the economic or political sway it once commanded, its allure as a lost city of gold and scholarship proved irresistible. The rediscovery of Timbuktu was not merely an academic pursuit. The city, though scarred by time and hardship, possessed a resilient spirit, its inhabitants determined to rebuild and reclaim their heritage. Slowly, painstakingly, life began to return to Timbuktu's ancient streets. The true treasures of Timbuktu lay not in gold or spices, but in the countless manuscripts that had survived the city's tumultuous past. Recognizing the immense historical and cultural value of these manuscripts, a new generation of Timbuktu's citizens took it upon themselves to safeguard this irreplaceable legacy. Families, entrusted with the care of these ancient texts for generations, became custodians of Timbuktu's intellectual heritage. The preservation of these manuscripts was not without its challenges, but the custodians persevered, driven by a deep sense of duty and a love for their city's legacy. The late 20th century brought a renewed appreciation for Timbuktu's cultural heritage. In 1988, UNESCO recognized its historical significance, designating it a World Heritage Site. This brought attention and resources, enabling the restoration of iconic landmarks like the Djinguereber Mosque and Sankore Madrasa. However, the 21st century brought new challenges. Political instability, poverty and extremism cast a long shadow over Timbuktu. In 2012, armed groups seized control of Timbuktu, fueled by intolerance. The world watched in horror as extremists destroyed Timbuktu's cultural heritage. The destruction sparked international outrage and a renewed commitment to protect Timbuktu's legacy. Local communities, aided by international organizations, rallied to salvage what they could. Hidden caches of manuscripts were unearthed, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Timbuktu people. Today, Timbuktu stands at a crossroads, its future, much like its past, a tapestry woven from threads of hope and uncertainty. The scars of conflict are visible, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat to cultural heritage. Yet, even amidst the challenges, the spirit of Timbuktu endures, its people, the inheritors of a rich and complex history, determined to rebuild and reclaim their city's narrative. Timbuktu, once a byword for remoteness and mystery, is gradually reconnecting with the wider world. Scholars, drawn by the allure of its ancient manuscripts, are returning, eager to unlock the secrets contained within their pages. Tourists, their imaginations fired by tales of lost cities and ancient wisdom, are once again venturing into the heart of the Sahara, seeking to experience the unique allure of this desert city. The story of Timbuktu is a potent reminder that even in the most desolate of landscapes, human ingenuity, resilience, and the pursuit of knowledge can flourish. It is a story of rise and fall, of destruction and renewal, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. And as the sun sets over the Sahara, casting long shadows across the sand dunes, Timbuktu, the city of 333 saints, continues to beckon, its secrets whispered on the desert wind, waiting to be discovered anew. The Sahara, a vast ocean of sand, holds within its embrace the echoes of countless stories. Caravans laden with gold and salt, scholars on quests for knowledge, conquerors seeking to expand their realms, all have left their mark on this unforgiving yet mesmerizing landscape. And amidst the shifting dunes, like a whisper carried on the wind, stands Timbuktu, a city forever entwined with the soul of the desert. We have journeyed together, you and I, across the sands of time, retracing the footsteps of those who came before. We have witnessed Timbuktu's golden age, a time when its streets buzzed with intellectual curiosity, its mosques stood as beacons of faith, and its libraries overflowed with the wisdom of generations. We have also borne witness to its decline, the shifting tides of fortune, the clash of empires, and the slow, inexorable passage of time that can erode even the grandest of civilizations. Yet Timbuktu, unlike the ruins swallowed by the jungle or the cities lost beneath the waves, refuses to be forgotten. Its story, fragmented yet compelling, continues to resonate, reminding us that even in the most desolate of places, the human spirit, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, connection, and transcendence, can create wonders. Timbuktu's journey from a humble desert outpost to a center of global learning and back again serves as a powerful mirror to our own time. It reminds us that the forces shaping our world, the flow of knowledge, the pursuit of power, the delicate balance between cultural exchange and conflict, are not new. They are echoes of ancient rhythms playing out across millennia, their melodies sometimes harmonious, sometimes discordant. The destruction wrought upon Timbuktu's cultural heritage in recent years serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of civilization. The very idea that individuals could be driven by such intolerance, such a disdain for history and knowledge, to desecrate sacred spaces and torch irreplaceable manuscripts fills one with a profound sense of sorrow. Yet, within this tragedy, we also find a glimmer of hope. The international outcry, the tireless efforts of local communities and organizations to salvage and protect what remains, and the unwavering belief in the power of education to combat extremism, all point towards a future where knowledge, not destruction, will be Timbuktu's legacy. Timbuktu, once a distant point on the map for many, has become a symbol of the enduring power of knowledge and the importance of cultural heritage. It reminds us that the pursuit of understanding and the preservation of history are urgent necessities. As we move further into the 21st century, Timbuktu's story serves as both a cautionary tale and a source of inspiration. The choices we make today will shape the world we pass on to future generations. The journey to understand Timbuktu is far from over. It is a journey that each of us can undertake. By engaging with history and embracing cultural diversity, we contribute to a future where cities like Timbuktu will continue to inspire us all. Timbuktu whispers on the wind, inviting us to listen, to learn, and to carry its lessons with us. The journey is ongoing, the destination uncertain, but the pursuit of knowledge continues to light our way.